So here's another story taking place in Grahamstown. The Grahamstown High Court in Makhanda expected to rule on the bail application of Nelson Mandela Bay ANC politician Andile Lungisa. Lungisa's legal team has argued for him to be released on bail while he waits to hear if the Constitutional Court will hear his case. Lungisa started serving a 2-year prison sentence for assault last week. He was convicted after smashing a glass jug on the head of Democratic Alliance councilor Raynor Kayser during a council brawl in 2016. Our colleague Mcebisi Ngqina is outside the Grahamstown High Court. Mcebisi, a very good morning to you. What can you tell us this morning?
Good morning to you, Desiree, and also to the viewers. At around about 10 o'clock, the Grahamstown High Court will make that ruling whether Lungisa is granted bail or not. But on Monday, his lawyers were here in this High Court arguing why Lungisa should get a bail. But amongst the reasons that they've raised why he should be granted bail is the fact that he's not a flight risk, and also is also not a risk to society, and also he has complied with his bail condition, the previous bail condition that was granted while he was still awaiting for his appeal in the Supreme Court of Appeals. But the state opposed bail, saying that there's no prospect that the application that Lungisa has filed in the Constitutional Court for a leave to appeal is going to be a success, saying that his matter does not have a constitutional matter as it is a criminal case. But their lawyers in their counter argument, they were saying that the reason there is a constitutional matter in the matter that they have filed in the Constitutional Court, raising the fact that, saying that Lungisa has not been treated as an ordinary offender since he's a councillor. The state has put too much burden on him because that is a councillor, saying that even if he was an ordinary offender, if the court has taken into consideration that is an ordinary offender, the outcome of his case could have been different. He could have been given a suspended sentence or a fine. Also saying that his lawyer, senior counsel Terry Price, arguing that he does not see a reason why Lungisa should serve his sentence in prison when it's actually a less sentence, saying that the less sentence or spending time in prison for a lesser sentence should be avoided at all costs. That's why they are actually petitioning the Constitutional Court to for a leave to appeal. On the other side, while they are petitioning for that, it seems like Andile Lungisa's legal battle, they are just piling up. The state attorney, they have also written to him, including his lawyers, saying that he must restrict the statement that he made when he was handing himself to the North End prison 2 weeks ago. If you remember, those statements, those incriminating statements that Lungisa made was about the magistrate, including the judge president here in Grahamstown, and also the bench of judges in the Bloemfontein court, saying that there was a political influence in the outcome of his court, saying that the magistrate in Port Elizabeth actually colluded with some of the DA councillors in Grahamstown here, saying the judge president actually comes from Tata. But this is not the first time that he actually made that incriminating statement about the Grahamstown court. If you remember the last time when he was also his application was dismissed by this court, he said that he tweeted that it was the decision that was taken by the court, it was a home ground decision. So the state attorney has given Lungisa 7 days to retract the statement. After that, the state will actually take legal action against him. But if you look around here, the Grahamstown Court, strangely enough, today it's very quiet. On Monday, by ANC members toying, singing struggle song outside, saying release Lungisa. But today we have seen the court, the space in front of the court has been cordoned off in anticipating that it will be fully packed. But for now we haven't seen not a single ANC member. But then again, it's possible that most of those members, they went in Port Elizabeth, where Andile Lungisa is currently incarcerated on that side. On our side, and my colleague Gobani Blom, back to you in studio.
Mcebisi, do we know if he has arrived? If Andile Lungisa has arrived?
Well, no, he's not going to be here. When we spoke with his lawyers, saying it'd probably be the lawyers that have attended. Even on Monday, he was also not present in court during the argument of his bail. So he'll probably get away after the judgment has been made.
Well, thank you very much there from Mcebisi Ngqina. Thank you so much for that update, a story whose outcome we'll be looking out for.